Now at 5:30, the fires changed Southern California forever. And all this week, we'll be taking a look at the rebuilding process.
Last hour, we took you over Pacific Palisades, and now assignment editor Mike Rogers and SkyCal reporter Desmond fly over Altadena for a look at the damage and the recovery there 1 year later.
Now on the other side of town from the Palisades burn scar, we are now in the Eaton Fire burn scar over in Altadena. That's where Des is. And Des, I got to say, I do notice a lot more brown and empty lots in this area.
It does seem like the progress is slower here than it is in Pacific Palisades, Mike. We'll be able to find a few homes that are under construction here, like this one. It looks like the wood frame is almost done. But I would agree, as we widen out and show you all of the vacant lots here. The lots here are considerably smaller than they are in the Palisades. So smaller lots, smaller homes, some that are under construction. But as I zoom in here, you can see it looks like 3 on this block, which is definitely encouraging. But, you know, similar to the Palisades, we're talking about years and years to be able to recover in the area.
You know, the Altadena area where the Eaton Fire burned had always been described to us as a community with so much character. And one of those places that had so much character, Des, the Bunny Museum.
Yes, you know, this was something that I didn't even realize existed, sadly, until it was gone. But as I zoom in here, in fact, you can see the bunny ears there as I double in, and looks like there's little tributes there to this adorable museum that billed itself as the largest collection of bunny memorabilia in the world. You know, they had a lot of living rabbits there as well. The good news is they were able to get all of them out safely, but obviously it was a complete loss. They want to rebuild, and, you know, here's to hoping they can restore some of that character. It just sounds like the cutest thing in the world, the Bunny Museum off of Altadena Drive and Lake Avenue.
And just like in the Palisades, there's a lot of history in the Altadena area, the Eaton burn scar, and unfortunately not all of that history survived the flames. Des, you're over one particular property.
Yes, this was a really cool home that was known as the Zane Gray Estate. It's on East Mariposa. It was built in 1907. You can see there's nothing left now. The lot has been cleared completely. When we looked at this in the springtime, there was still kind of the skeleton of the building, because when this was built, it was touted as the first fireproof home in Altadena. Sadly, we know that that was not the case because the Eaton Fire just burned so hot like a blowtorch. But now even the skeleton of the building has been cleared out of the way. So much history lost here. This home that was built by some of the greatest architects in SoCal history, Myron Hunt and Elmer Gray.
You know, Desmond and I are communicating every day about different stories and different locations, but, you know, frequently we stroll through these burn scar areas just to kind of see how things have gone. So we're glad we could take you along with us this time. For Desmond Shaw, I'm Mike Rogers here at the desk.
Okay, Mike and Des, thank you. And this Wednesday, we're hosting a Coffee with CBS LA event to check in with residents on how the recovery effort is going for them. We'll be at Lavender and Honey in Pasadena and Palisades Garden Cafe in Pacific Palisades from 7 to 10 a.m.